Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Many people ask me, Caroline, where are you come from? Well, I have to say that right now I'm a bit confused. I'll tell you why. I was born in Montreal, Canada, in a philanthropic family, and I wanted to be a doctor. Many people in my life has inspired me to become who I am today. First of all, there was my grandmother. She was 90 years old and she used to stitch me a clothing every day. For me, her generosity, her kindness was something that really touched my heart. Other people that inspired me was my parents. My mother, my father, had a foundation when I was young for disabled. The motto of the foundation was to help people to gain their autonomy. We wanted to make sure that they become autonomous. So at the age of 14, I was fundraising with my parents to get wheelchairs, crutches, limbs. And at the age of 18, I became a director of the foundation. After my studies, I studied in marketing. I moved to Italy, for which I lived for 6 years. There, I worked for a luxury brand and designers, my grandmother's inspiration. And from there, I always found a time to help the underprivileged or the people that needed the most. So I would go into hospital and give some times to hear their pain, to volunteer. I would also fundraise for Tibetan children that used to live in the south of India. These children used to walk kilometers to go to school. When I heard their story, I thought, why not do something? So we got them a bus so they could go to school. There, I met many interesting people, but one of them was my teacher, my guru, my spiritual teacher, my spiritual father. He was not just an extraordinary person that lived with grace and with lots of love, but he was also a great healer, a person that devoted his life for others. He was a philanthropist, a generous philanthropist, for which, he would bring people together for collective action. He would make sure that people from around the world will come together to do good. Then I was invited in India in the year 2000. I believe that's where my journey in India started. I was invited to help teach and translate pranic healing, for which I've learned from my teacher, and different meditation technique to 200 Tibetan monks. I do remember when I came to India, I thought to myself, I could live here. Now, I come from Canada, moved to Italy, and come to India, and felt home. It was an incredible feeling. And this was the start of my journey in India 19 years ago. I traveled across India for almost 7 years. I basically live in Kolkata, in Bangalore. I was instrumental to help establish and run different pranic healing classes and meditation. I would help heal people and inspire others to also look deeper in their soul. That was an incredible feeling. Now you can understand after 10 years of corporate world, working and meeting an amazing guru that makes you go deep, deep and down inside you, your life's changed forever. In the year 2006, I founded an NGO called Hope for the Children Foundation. It's been 13 years now that we are basically nurturing underprivileged children. We are empowering them through education. We make sure that they are fed well. We have designed amazing programs that have shown incredible impact on the grassroots level. We have already almost 3,000 children. We also work with women. Because you see, you cannot empower children without empowering their mothers. There are many mothers that are single and have a lot of children with one single income. What do we do for them? Well, we started some community center where we have a program that is a learn and earn program. We have already taught almost 5,000 women about different jobs that they can do after on their own. We have helped also 82 ladies to start their own businesses. So you see, when they do the courses, they are empowered. They discovered that they have capability that they never knew they had. Because a lot of them maybe were housewives or maybe just, housekeepers. So when you empower them, it has been such an amazing impact to see them earning from 100 to 300% of their income. Now, over the year, one of the things that I realized is that, yes, hard skill is important, but life skills or soft skills are very important also. So we have developed a 99 life skill session for children, for women, and we make sure that especially teenagers understand who they are. You see, we are in a world that we have so many information now. Everything is on our phone, right? But how to discriminate? Now this is all outside of us, but what about inside? What about our journey as a person, right? How do we deal with our feelings? How do we communicate in a way that is non-violent? How would we come across? How do we groom each other? So this has been an amazing journey, and we have been working with the juvenile home in Yerwada also, helping children, almost 1,000 children, with a life skill education program. Now, a lot of them, they're teenagers, basically. They're between 14 to 18. They just made a wrong decision. They didn't know what was right, what was wrong, right? So with our program, we make sure that after, when they go back to their community, they know what to do. We give them a VSI test, that's a value, skill, and interest. We also help them or go back on the path of education or basically learn a vocational training. Now this is important because at the end of the day, if they are 18-year-old, they need to earn. They need to help their family. So our journey, as you see, has been amazing. We have empowered, like she said before, almost over 1 lakh of children. We have now 35 employees, 15 projects, and we're piloting always new projects. So being on the grassroots level, understanding the need of the children, and especially the youth. The youth is one of the biggest population that we have in India right now. Life is a journey for which it is a continuous learning. I'm also a mother of 2 children, and through my children, I see all children. Now, I'm going to ask you, each one of you, to take a moment and think, who has inspired you? Who are the people in your life that has inspired you? It could be your grandfather, it could be your mother, it could be your friend. Take a moment to think, what value did they bring to you? Did they give you kindness? What did you feel? You see, I believe that all of you are sapien. You can all be a change maker. It only takes an inspiration. It only takes a little time. It only takes you to listen to their hardship and also look at their dream. Like Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. Well, I think that we can all be the change. You can join us in our mission in doing good. But I'm sure that if you go home today and tomorrow you can find someone that you can help. Right? So I like to say that together we can be the change we want to see in the world. Thank you. Dhanyavad.